Alright, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done a Tennis World Tour career video. I've done this and that on the live streams I used to do on the daily. I haven't been doing live streams as much. I've been just doing them sort of more or less here and there. So yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I got over it. It's just, you know, with such low bandwidth internet at the moment, it's just, I feel like I'm not really doing it justice. So, you know, I'll probably get back into that more so when my internet finally gets upgraded, which should be in September. Anyway, now, because I've just started the game up, it will likely lag as soon as I play the first serve, or yeah, as soon as I put this serve in, it'll lag. Happens every time the game first starts up. Yep, there it is. It should be okay after this. I noticed there is a few more glitches here and there. I regret choosing this preparing to serve animation. Because I mean, it just, you can't skip it. You cannot skip it. I would have rather just kept Isner's through the legs shot. Let's hope we don't get a 26-24 final set. God help us. That was a nightmare watching that. I mean, even the players said that the rule has to change, even if it's like 12-all. And I think a lot of people would accept that, because, you know, even the crowd was starting to get a little bit agitated, you know, obviously waiting to see Novak and Rafa. No, I'm sure they didn't mean any disrespect to Anderson and Isner, but it wasn't a very exciting match. It was a pretty boring match, given, you know, the fact that it took over 6.5 hours to complete. I mean, it was just all about serving. There was no real decent rallies. Like, the best rally came along when Anderson, you know, fell over and then managed to get a left-handed shot back over the net, and that was pretty much at the end of the game. That was the best moment of the match, and it excuse me, and it took nearly the entirety of the match for it to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, Anderson's going to be absolutely, like, you'd have to imagine he's going to be absolutely shattered for the final. But when you look at it, Rafa and Novak are probably going to be quite tired, given the fact that they've had they've got to play a day before the final. So I don't know, unless they change it, which I doubt they will. Because, I mean, they probably expected to go on no later than maybe 6 PM. But anyway, it is what it is. So, 1-love up at the moment, 30-all on his service game. So the AI isn't giving up on those drop shots like they were. Like, if they're a certain distance away, then they'll give up. But other than that, they will kind of actually attempt most of the drop shots that you play now. So, because that was a bit annoying, where, you know, you could essentially use it to win points easily, because you know probably 8 times out of 10, or round about that, you know, they wouldn't even try for the drop shot. So, and when they did, it would just completely open up the court. That still happens. Like, the court still opens up most of the time when you do drop shots, but, yeah, it does feel a little bit different. at least. Yeah, regretting this serve animation. And so all those people that work so hard to get their players up to level 30, preparing for online, and you don't actually even need to use your career player for online. So it was like, well, what was the point in that? You can't, from what I've seen, you can't even use your career player in the seasons thing, which is the ranked mode. So it was like, what was the point in upgrading these players if they're not actually going to be used in the main ranked mode? You can only use your career player in the quick matches or play against friends, and play against friends doesn't even work. Someone said if you and your friend both hit quick match around at the same time, you'll match up, but that defeats the purpose of the play with friends option, which it doesn't work at the moment because you can't actually invite anyone. All it does is you go into it, you press square, and then it says loading, and then nothing happens. So I haven't tried online since I think the first or second day that it came out for PS4. Because I mean, you look at it, Xbox One, PC, and Switch, they're still waiting. They're still waiting on the patch. They haven't even got it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. It seems very difficult to get a proper tennis game on consoles at the moment, which is really unfortunate. But I mean, what can we do? Like, I mean, unless EA or 2K or even Sega. Yes, I call it Sega. I don't call it Sega. Yeah, unless one of those guys comes back to the party, we're probably not going to see. Probably not going to see a truly good representation of tennis on the current gen consoles. Is that the end of the first set? Yes, it is. I think this is best of 2 sets. Yeah, I think he said final set. Wasn't really paying attention. I still can't get over how massive their receiving stance is. Like, look how he is more than double his body width in stance. As if that's going to be comfortable. I'd get a cramp in about 5 seconds. That was a weird looking shot. So, from what I can tell, the AI still doesn't lob, because when you're at the net, they just hit it. They either hit it straight back at you or try and find the space either side of you. They still don't lob. So that's a bit of a problem, and that's a bit of a problem as well, where it's just kind of doing what AO Tennis does, where it'll just sort of take you completely the wrong way, and you'll just get aced. That's just happened again. My character looks so creepy. Will he double fault now? Will he or won't he? He will. Oh. Yeah, so they've changed the line judges, their voices. I've noticed they can actually be a bit delayed sometimes. Like, the ball will go out, you'll see the out message on the screen, and then about 3 seconds after that you hear out. It's like, well, yeah, I know that. It's already happened. Was a grunt really necessary there? Look at it, they don't even try to lob it. Like, yeah. So the AI in both this game and AO10 there is no intelligence, put it that way. There is just no intelligence. It should just be called CPU, because yeah, there is no artificial intelligence because it's plain and simple. Just no, there is no intelligence because they don't adapt. That was nice. Yeah, nice. Gotta replay that for a thumbnail, maybe. Not that one, but the little backhanded volley. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Come on, let's finish this off. This is only the 4th career mode video that I've done, actually. Because, yeah, I did a lot on live streams with the Bob Johnson career with his extreme grunting. Oh, God, I wish I could change that serve preparation. I hate it. Yeah, nice. Areas, Shane. Yeah, I'm contemplating thinking of picking up Project Cars in the coming week. Oh, just got the line. Like I've got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt installing. I did purchase that when it came out, but I never ended up playing it. So I'm gonna do a playthrough of that eventually. That should be interesting. Then I've got Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 or X and X2 to play as well. I played those back in the day on the PS2. I finished the first one. I never managed to finish the second one. But I can't really remember much of the story. So it should be interesting. So I'll play that one eventually as well. I'll probably only be able to upload those in like 720p, unfortunately, until I get my better internet. So I'm probably not going to completely do them justice, but I mean, I uploaded Until Dawn, I think it was, in 720p, and then some of... Well, I think I ended up deleting the Uncharted Lost Legacy videos, but... Yeah, Until Dawn I uploaded in 720p, and it doesn't look too bad, considering it was compressed. Oh, just got that in. It's not going to make it. Come on, 2 points and you've won the match, man. Oh! God, that's such a loopy drop shot. But yeah, there's one of those instances where it just drags them wide, and you know, you've got the whole court to aim at, and you know, unless you hit one deep or find, you know, hit it out of the court like that, you know, you don't really miss them too much. It does feel like the game is a bit scripted at times though, which is a little bit annoying. Because yeah, sometimes it feels like the game is trying to control what's actually like the outcome. That was a nice looking drop shot. Shame I didn't win the point though. Ah, it's disappointing. Oh, it's not even going to show. That's bullshit, just because he won it. Whoa, I thought that was going out then, when he just left it. Oh! Good match point. Yes, I probably will. I'll likely do some more full ace. I thought it was going to be ace then. I'll likely do some more full ace as well. Probably tomorrow. Would have been a bit sad if I won the match via a double fault. That's happened before in AO. Yep, hit it straight back at me, thank you. Thank ya! Shitty random outfits. I see. Actually, had more unforced errors than me. That's a rarity. So yeah, obviously unforced errors are finally in the game, so that's very helpful. Yeah, so there's not really much to say really. Like, it is what it is. Also, obviously, 4 of his unforced errors were from double faults, even though I don't feel like double faults should be included as unforced errors, because it doesn't generally include that anywhere else. 4 aces was where I just got caught going the wrong way and I couldn't do anything about it. But I'm not sure where I was in the tournament bracket. I think I've gone up a level. Yes, I have. Cool. February. Birthday month. Yeah, okay. Oh, so I must have won that tournament then. I'm guessing. Yeah, so I can't enter the February tournament anyway. But, yeah, up to 89th, up 11 spots, 4-0 record. Yeah, I'll just show, some other characters. Bob Johnson, level 18. But yeah, this thing here. So yeah, someone said, yeah, just do quick match around about the same time as one of your friends, and you'll like. I mean, the odds of actually matching up with them are probably slim to nil though, because it's not always going to work. See this thing here, this is how you join a friend. It's just bullshit. You should be able to physically, like, if someone's in the game, like has the game on, you should be able to hit that button and it should come up with a list of people who are in the game, like almost every other game. Select them, send the invite, get going, rightio, on your bike, get into it. I tried a couple of season mode matches. Evidently, I got given a loss, despite the fact that I don't think it was me who disconnected. I think it was the other person, but I copped a loss for that anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's, yeah, online's pretty disappointing. I don't think I'll really be touching it. It's similar to AO tennis in a way. Like it's not good if you're playing someone who's got a poor connection, or you've got a poor connection yourself. It's just not good because it's peer to peer. So it's pretty bloody average.